Welcome back to Eagle Insider. I'm Liv.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get started with our weekly news.
And now for our first announcement, Carols by Candlelight.
Whoa.
It will be December 8th at 6 p.m., so do not forget to sign up.
Don't forget your tickets.
Yeah.
Now we'll be starting with our basketball season. We had a basketball game the week before Thanksgiving, and here are pictures and the scores of how it went. Thank you for all coming down and supporting our basketball team on their amazing game.
Liv, did you know we have finals before winter break?
Yes, I did, but did you know you can exempt those finals?
That's right. If you have a 93 or above in a class, you can exempt the final for that class.
No
But you
way.
can only do it in 2 different classes.
2.
And you can't re-exempt in the next
Yeah.
thing.
Sadly,
So, yeah.
but true.
Sadly but true.
But also good news. We have one of our newest teachers that we just interviewed, and here he is, Mr. Fisher himself. Today we have Mr. Fisher, a new teacher, and our first question is, how do you like Summit?
Summit is fantastic. It's a great place to work.
I think the same thing as well. Have you ever taught before, or is this your first time teaching?
So I have taught before. I took a little break in between teaching here, and my last teaching job was down in Florida 5 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Our last question is, how is Summit different from your last school?
Summit is vastly different from my last teaching job. The school I was teaching at before had a much larger student body. Classes were roughly 30 to 35 students.
Oh, wow.
Here at Summit, obviously, we're much, much smaller classes.
Yeah.
And the biggest difference, obviously, Summit is a Christian school.
Yeah.
I was teaching in the public system before, so being able to talk about my faith with you guys is very edifying.
We rescued him.
Now for a short commercial break. Liv, Sam, and Cameron will be all talking about Mousetrap.
Yep. Have you ever wanted to see a show about murder? How about a show about British people? Well, now you can. Both are in our fantastic Summit Theater play.
That's right! Come down December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd to see us put on The Mousetrap. 7 people gather at a new guest house, but little do they know there may be a murderer in their midst.
Go to the link shown on screen to buy tickets and support the wonderful people over in our Summit Theater department. The people in this show include McKenna Carter and Cameron Mwanda as Molly, Connor Mansky as Detective Sergeant Trotter, Liv Matthews and Chelsea Scardino as Mrs. Boyle, Leigh Brunson as Boyle Understudy, Jaden Bibler as Giles, Julia Lentz and Anya Henson as Casewell, Sam Edwards as Christopher Wren, Marcus as Paravancini, and Ben Waterman as Major Metcalf. This feature will be directed by Jamie Koblenz and produced by Becky Koblenz. Thank you for listening to this short message.
Our next interview is with Colonel McLeod himself about our fall fundraiser.
We are here with the Colonel to talk a little bit about this year's fall fundraiser. So Colonel, what exactly is the fall fundraiser?
The fall fundraiser happens each fall, and it's an opportunity for our parents and grandparents and friends of Summit to participate in helping us make improvements. And those improvements could be to facilities like this room, or to technology, many of the new computers we have, or to curriculum, or to our new bleachers or our new weight room. And for next year, it'll be a new sport court and some new vans for our athletes. And I know as a former volleyball player who rode in those old musty vans, you'll probably like a new van.
Definitely. And I was going to ask next, how exactly will the money be used? I guess I should change that to, what do you think will be the biggest project we're covering within the next year?
Well, I think the sport court, based on its cost, will be the biggest, and then you'd have 2 new vans that are probably $50,000 each.
Wow.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Colonel.
Okay, so make sure you tell moms and dads and grandmas and
Tell them.
grandpas send those emails out because it's for you. It's for your room, your environment, and everything that you're going to use.
Yep, spread the word.
Okay.
This has been the Eagle Insider. I'm Liv.
And I'm Nick.
And Eagles, please rise.